Is this recording? Well, if it wasn't before, it is now. Hey, it's Scarlett, and welcome back to my channel. A few weeks ago on my TikTok, I asked my followers to send me some questions so I can answer them in a YouTube video. Congratulations, this is that video. I got quite a few, probably like 30-something. Some weren't actually questions, so I filtered through them, and some are kind of the same question, but worded differently, so I'm also going to pair those up as well as I answer. Let's get going. How old are you? As of this video, I am 24 years old. And what nationality are you? I am from America on the East Coast. These two kind of go in the same boat. It's basically asking about my OCs kind of questions. I have Scarlett, who is my persona. I have Placo and Delta, who are my Dutch angel dragons. I have Ricky, my kangaroo. I have Kaith and Shade, my coyote mutts. And I also have another character on the way that I am currently making. Why did you choose the animal that you did? For my persona, Raccoon. I love raccoons. I think they are one of the most adorable things I have ever seen on the planet. I love their little hands. I'm not wearing mine right now, but I love how they can grab things. And I like when they eat because their mouths just go, I just love everything about them. What is the best memory that I've had in the fandom? I would have to say my best or favorite memory was being at my first Anthrocon, opening up Placo as my first fursuit. That was something that was absolutely awesome to me, because not only was I opening my first fursuit, but I got it at a convention, so I just got to wear it right away and go out and be with all the other people at the con, and it was really fun. These two kind of go hand in hand. It's why is my suit a kimono suit, and how much was it? Scarlett's head and tail were made by Alfur. I'll leave their link in the description. And their prices have changed, but at the time, Scarlett's head was $600. But really, it all depends on a quote. Because I can tell you, well, my head was $600, but yours might have 5 million more markings on it and be $1,800. As for the kimono comment, she's actually a half toonie, half kimono suit. Alfur makes a lot of kimono suits, but Scarlett already has a hard time being seen as a raccoon. I didn't want the squished in nose. I wanted it more outwards, and she doesn't have she has big eyes, but they aren't really kimono eyes. They're just kind of just really big, and they don't have the plastic on the outside of them. So she's kind of just half and half, because that's what I asked for. Why is your Dutchie so cute? That's because he was made by Polypaws. I don't exactly remember his pricing that well. I'm pretty sure with shipping he was about $3 grand, maybe more. Well, they didn't inspire me to become a furry. They definitely inspired me to become a fursuit maker. I love Polypaws. Yvette is a fantastic person, and I take huge inspiration from them. Chief Casey asks, what is a raccoon's favorite kind of trash? This raccoon loves fruit trash, even though sometimes there's a lot of mold in that. Don't take this as an offense, but why did you choose to be a furry out of all the many things in the world? It's fun. That's basically it. I liked it. And so I saw it and I wanted to do it. How long have you been in the furry fandom? I've been in the fandom since 2016. I was kind of interested in it beforehand, but I had some things going on in life that kind of kept me from doing it, but eventually I was able to. I got this do you have a favorite cosplay one, which I'm going to take as do you have a favorite cosplay that isn't yours? But yes, my favorite cosplay that I have ever seen is this Sylvanas Windrunner cosplay by Elena Hamera. It is one of the most amazing ones I've ever seen someone do, and I absolutely adore it. Embrace the shadow. How many designs did your persona go through before you got the design you have now? This is actually Scarlett's second design, but her first fursuit. Initially when I made her, she had the black mask going across the face, and she also didn't have any white. She was all gray, so this white didn't exist. It was just the same color gray all over the body, but now she has the white that comes down here and down her chest and stomach. And really, that's the only change. Do you have a favorite OC that you spoil? I think Scarlett gets most of the art, but that's because she's my persona. If I have to say who gets the second amount of art, I would say it's Placo, because I have suits of them, so I kind of give them more attention than the others. What does your family and friends think about you being a furry? My close friends are furries, so they're chill with it. My friends, like my work friends or, other friends that aren't really into it, they're just kind of tolerable of it. They look at it and they're like, hey, it's a thing that exists, but they don't hate it because they don't hate me. So my family's all right with it. Initially, they were kind of uneasy about it because I was like, oh, I want to do this and be a fursuit maker and stuff. And they were never really like hip on me making money via art. But once I actually started racking in money and paying bills with commissions, they kind of took it a bit more seriously. What's your favorite furry species? Raccoon? No, if I had to choose something else that was another favorite species that isn't my own, I would have to say black panthers. That's actually one of my favorite species of animal, are black panthers. Ooh-woo or ooh-woo? It depends on the context. Ooh-woo is when you're noticing something, and it's like, ooh, what's that? Ooh-woo is kind of like a please type usage. You would use that when you're trying to be like a little more soft. It's all about context, but I would have to say the one I use the most is ooh-woo. Not personally a furry, but I've always loved the fandom, and I've always wondered what it feels like to hug someone in a fursuit. From an outside point of view, if you're not in the fursuit, it feels really nice, soft, warm, cuddly, and very, comforting. Now, if you're inside the fursuit, and you've been in a fursuit for 5 hours, and you're giving a bunch of hugs, it probably feels a little wet. Not probably, it actually is very sticky and wet when you give hugs 5 hours in suit. What got you into the fandom in the first place? I actually started out in the My Little Pony fandom. I was initiated into that in 2012, did a bunch of art, watched the show, became a really big fan of the show, still am to this day, and when I would go to BronyCon, I would see fursuits, regular fursuits or pony fursuits, and I thought they were really cool. And eventually, as the fandom started kind of slowing down, I needed something else to supplement my art and what I was doing. This one is a great question. And I have to say, if you don't think Shrek is the best movie of all time, what are you even doing here? Do I do commissions? I do! I'll leave my link to my TOS down below. I post a bunch of my stuff on Twitter all the time. What is the most awkward moment I've had in the fandom? A lot of people know about these two guys that push around the cart of plushies at cons, normally East Coast cons. Well, I didn't know this past AnthroCon who they were. And I had one of them approach me, and I was holding this really fat raccoon plushie that I got from like the fursuit supplies booth in the dealer's den. And one of them approached me, and he like asked if he could ask me a question, and I said sure. And he was like, how much food did you have to regurgitate to get your pup that fat? And my friends were with me at the time, and I was the only one with the fursuit, and I was kind of like speechless at the time because I didn't expect that question. I was expecting, who made your fursuit or something like that. But it was very different. Now, my friends and I laughed it off like the rest of the con. It was probably the most hilarious thing that we kept going the rest of the con. Everyone constant, like, how much did you have? We still laugh about it. Like, even though we now know who those guys are and stuff, it's still a memory that's kind of awkward, but it does make for a good story every single time. Who is your fursuit crush? Let's just say I have a type. Thank you for all who submitted your questions to me, and I will probably be doing this again at some other point, so if anyone else has something you want to know about me, just let me know. Thank you for hanging out, and I'll see you next time.